Oil long-term isn't a good investment because there's a lot of manipulation that can happen, and we still have not hit the highs from 2007, 2008, even though it's had a hell of a rebound. But that's because fund managers were chasing greater gains because of what happened with growth stocks. And this is for any decade, any era. You want to invest your money with the companies that have the 5 highest cash reserves and the greatest market share possible, because they'll be able to withstand anything. Like if Apple had to just go to South America and do business out of South America to survive, that'll be great. Lucid, Hertz, even most crypto won't survive if China takes over. And in China, America is the only country that lets the inmates run the asylum, given that like the corporations are the kings. So even if China emerges as the number 1 superpower, Alibaba, Tencent, etc., because of their political structure, they won't allow them to become number 1 or have a great influence. That's why you see from time to time some of their biggest advocates or celebrities there will have to take a little vacation. That's mandatory. So yeah, Apple, Microsoft, Google will be great. I wouldn't deviate from that plan. And there are no commodities I would put majority of my money in either. Not gold either.
You know, let's talk about this real quick before we bring Frank on. Speaking about gold. So we haven't really talked about watches in a while.
Have we ever?
We
have a few times.
Briefly, that's why I said a while.
Yeah, I feel like on your leisure we might have.
No, we spoke about watches a few times.
No.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
The watch market, never seen anything like this before. So they're contemplating getting a AP, and talking to my guy in Atlanta, and he was saying like I think like the 20th or 50th edition, one like an anniversary's coming out. He said as soon as you buy it, it's 3 times higher off that you can sell it off market. The retail price, like let's say the retail price is 50. As soon as you buy it, you can sell it for at least $100,000 to $150,000. As soon as you walk outside the store. Watches is turning out to be a better investment than almost any commodity.
Factory.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
but that's something
directly from the supplier as well.
Huh?
Directly from the supplier.
No. 100%. Or authorized dealer.
I just wanted to say that because I don't.
Please.
No. Don't buy. Well, shout out to all the jewelers out there. I don't buy anything from jewelers. But if you are, just be careful. But you should always buy from an authorized dealer or directly from the store. So like authorized dealers like London Jeweler. Who else? Torno. Or you can buy like straight from AP, Rolex. But these watches, we got to have a more advanced conversation about that. But these watches, the rates of return on these are higher. They're appreciating higher than almost anything right now.
No, right now, yeah. I mean,
crypto stocks, anything.
Like, even the process of trying to get it.
Well, you can't really get it. And that's why.
It's all about that.
Yeah. Well, there's no Rolexes. You go to any Rolex store in America right now, and there's no inventory. And it's not even a thing of them actually, like you having the money to buy it. They have to actually want it to sell it to you. So you have to like actually establish a relationship with the store, and they have to actually build like a client profile for you. There's a whole process with this. And then also you should know like which watches are better than others. Like, of course, like the Daytona, extremely it's extremely complicated too. The movement is extremely complicated. And the Sky Dweller, another good one. The APs are appreciating very high right now. Richard Mille.
Nothing's appreciating faster than that.
Shout out to him, 500. He has one. Richard Mille is like Bored Ape. It's like a Bored Ape.
We had a great conversation about that.
We did have a good conversation about the Bored Ape. We gotta have more conversations about that. But that just came to my mind because we talk about commodities and investing in gold. And that's another way to kind of invest in something. Watches are an investment. They are an investment. Yeah. And
we spoke about that, right? Like, even that post last week when we were talking about the Chanel bags, we were talking about, some people might look at it as a discretionary spending, but like if you're investing in these bags, we saw them appreciate by $3,000 in 6 months. Watch is the same thing. Another thing you brought up, which is key, it was like having the money isn't enough now. Like that's the interesting part. And we saw that this weekend. Like we went to a couple of events and it was like there was plenty of people who had the money to be in the events. The problem is everybody's money's not good everywhere. Yeah. And you have to be selected to even use the money. So that was very interesting too. I was like, wow, we got to create rooms where it's like, we can be accessible And like, if you have the money and like you're in this world of finance, like we create the rooms now. Cause like that's crazy. Like tables were going for $50,000 this weekend, like on a minimum. And if you had the 50 and you wanted to do it, and maybe it was a business expense, which is a lot, you couldn't even do it. Like you couldn't even spend it. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
The greatest law in business is supply and demand. But if I have this and a person needs it really bad, and I only have 2 of them, I can price it whatever I want to. So the less supply you make available of anything. That's what I tell you guys. There are some supply chain issues. For luxury manufacturers, it is an illusion to drive prices higher. Once again, if I only offered Stock Club to one person, put in chat what would the price of Stock Club be? I'll cash up to someone who
$1 million.
I need 50
$1 trillion. Somebody put 1.2658 million.
No, but one too low. If I can, the boy is his name, right? So I'll need 50 million up front, all cash,
off the rip,
to the highest bidder. Guggenheim Citadel, what you want to do.
And that's a business principle too, supply and demand. You can make money either way. You can make
the one that
money.
matters the most.
Huh?
It's the one that matters the most. It's hard to get y'all in the. Everybody want to, peruse and have y'all around. Yeah. It's only a certain amount of time, So, but yeah, the return has been pretty damn good on those watches. I also, for those of you who, as a result, want to start flipping the watches, please go check the chart to see if the market is at an all-time peak, and if the inflation numbers get or rates get hiked again, how that would affect your pricing structure. I want you to stop dabbling and master something, and not just try and do something for a quick flip.
And watches are a long-term hold for me. Buying hold, it's like stocks. Everything is long-term buying hold. You buy you buy. Once you learn one thing, you learn about everything. And if you're investing in good quality, like a Rolex is not going anywhere. You invest in a good Rolex, it's a long-term buy and hold, and it's gonna be worth more as years go. Yeah. And you should always have insurance. That's the last thing I'll say about it. Keep the insurance on it.
If you don't remember that. Remember that part.
Extremely important. All right. So let's take a break real quick and let's get my guy Frank in here. Yes.
You guys doing? If I made you money, please put yes in chat. What's the biggest lesson you learned so far in this show?
What's going on,
there
brother?
What's going
on? What's up? I'm learning, man. I gotta count some watches. Hold on. Yeah, man. Put me on. What's up?
I got you, Mike.
I gotta check.
Now, Mike, put them on. We'll talk after this. Mike will take care of you.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Yeah, thanks for having me on, man. Big fans of y'all, man. I'm taking some notes right now. I appreciate y'all.
No, love, man.
Thank you.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop. Bag drop.
Bag drop.